Hello and welcome. We apologize for the delay, but welcome to the 2025 University Degree Information Fair. Throughout this week, we will be hosting a number of sessions with a variety of different universities who will be discussing the pathway options available from Seneca diplomas to their degree programs. With us for this session, we have Yasmin from Hartpury University. And please note that this session will be recorded and will be available on our website later on, as will all other sessions for you to view. If you have any questions, please post them in the chat throughout the presentation. And at the end of the presentation, we will address all questions. I'll now hand it over to Yasmin to tell us about Hartpury University.
Thanks, Kristen. Hi, everyone. So my name's Yasmin and I work at Hartpury University. I'm here today to talk about a really exciting transfer option that you have with Hartpury University, who is a partner institution. So I'll just tell you a little bit about Hartpury University, first of all, if you're not aware of us. So we are a specialist university in the southwest of England in the United Kingdom. We're a small university of around 5,000 students from over 60 countries, and we're a specialist institution offering bachelor's, master's and PhD programs in specific subjects of sport, equine, business, animal and agriculture. We were founded in 1948 and we have a really beautiful large campus, over 360 hectares of land. So because we are a specialist institution, it means that our facilities are really world class because we can invest all of the money and all of the funding that we have into our facilities that the students can use. We have 10 businesses on site. So these are commercial businesses run by our students. We have a really big focus on employability at Hartpury and making sure our graduates are employable. And one of the ways that we do that is getting students involved with the businesses that we have on site. These businesses are across all of our subject areas. So within sport, we have our sports business hub. We also have our Gloucester Hartpury relationship for our championship rugby team. So these businesses are intertwined in students' degrees in the content that they study when it comes to case studies, but also allows for work experience opportunities. Hartpury also has a really unique program. So we have 10 sports academies, which have produced over 250 international athletes in recent years. So these are athletes that have gone on to sign international contracts in the FIFA World Cup, also in the Rugby World Cup as well. And essentially, this academy allows students to study for their degree, but also to get professional training alongside their degree program. So they get a special timetable. And this program is across lots of different sports, soccer, rugby, rowing, etc. So that's another exciting opportunity for anyone who is interested in playing sport at an elite level. So in terms of Hartpury itself, so we are top in the UK for teaching quality, and we are also really highly scored for graduate employability. So 97% of our graduates are in employment or further study, and that actually places us in the top 10% of all UK institutions, which, given our size and our specialisms, is a really great achievement. We're also #1 university in England for academic support, and we're a top 20 for student experience. If you are familiar with the geography of the UK, you might recognise kind of where we are, but if not, don't worry. So take a look at the map. We're in the red square box, so we're southwest England. We have a really great location, so we are just 1 hour from lots of major cities that you might have heard of: Cardiff, Birmingham, Bristol, Oxford, and then just 2 hours from London. We have really great public transport options to get from these cities, and it's all really accessible. So it means the closest airports are an hour away. In terms of where Hartpury is, so we're in Gloucester, which is a city The location is a mix, so it's a rural campus, as you can see in my background, but also we're just 10 minutes from Gloucester city centre, and we offer accommodation for students on site and off site. Here's a short video of our campus. Hopefully that helps you to visualize what we look like. So I'm here specifically today to talk to you about our sports department and our sports courses. So sports is a really big part of what Hartpury does. We invest a lot of money into our sports academies, and we have some really great facilities for our students to use. All of these facilities are based within our classrooms as well. So our courses are very practical, and students are able to get involved with the equipment as they study as well. So on the screen you can see one of 3 AlterG anti-gravity treadmills. So there's just 3 in the UK, and our students have access to one inside of their classrooms, which is a really exciting bit of equipment. Altitude chambers are in the classrooms as well, so it allows students to test performance at different altitudes. Human performance laboratories as well, sprint tracks with 3D motion captures. These are all photographs of the classrooms, a number of gyms at Hartpury. We also have a sports nutrition kitchen, a sports therapy suite as well. So we offer sports therapy courses. And this is also one of our businesses that students can use too, which is particularly useful for our athletes that we have. Specifically, I'm here today to talk to you about a really exciting transfer option that you have. So students from your institution, so you can study your 2 years diploma, and then you can come straight onto our BSc Sports Performance course on our 3rd year of entry, which is called a top-up programme. So that means you can do 2 years of your college diploma, and then you can do just 1 year of this degree programme at Hartpury, and then you'll graduate with a full degree. So this is a really exciting opportunity because not only do you get to experience studying abroad, but you also get to achieve a degree in just 1 year. So that's why it's a really popular option for students, and we have a number of students from Canada who join this programme. As well as we have other students on the full degree programme, international students, as well as students from the UK. So the BSc Sports Performance is a programme 1 year in duration, and it runs from the end of September. So that's the entry point, and then it will run for up until the end of June, early July. And in this year, you will take your core modules, which are worth 60 credits, and then you will make up the rest of your credits needed through your optional modules, which you can pick and choose. So your core modules are your applied research project and your professional development in sport. And then you can really tailor the programme to what you might be interested in. So whether that's more the marketing side, you might be interested in sports sponsorship and brand development type courses, or maybe you're more interested in the science side and you might be more interested in biomechanics in sports practice. You can really shape the degree to your choosing when you pick these optional elective modules. So as I mentioned, so this course, it essentially allows you to condense your 2 year diploma into a 1 year degree. as well as this, you do have the opportunity to stay on and study a 1 year's master's programme. So essentially, you can come to the UK and to come to Hartpury and study for 1 year and get your full bachelor's degree, or you can stay for another year and get your master's programme. So in 2 years, you could have both your bachelor's degree and your master's programme, which is a really great opportunity because it will possibly save you money, but also save you time because you have less I guess, time for studying. Lots of students like that they can go to the job market much quicker, but also that they save money on just having 1 year of living expenses, as well as the amazing opportunity, right, to study in the UK. And also just to give you a bit of an edge on your CV, to have that experience. Some students even love that they get to travel as well as parts of the programme. So lots of our students from Canada will go to travel Europe in the Christmas breaks and things because it's so accessible. But the master's programs, and getting back to that, we have a number of options in strength and conditioning, sports coaching, applied performance analysis. So there's lots of specialisms that you can go into if you're interested to study further. Or if you come and you just study for a year, you could come back to Canada, or you could stay in the UK for 2 years to work or look for work or travel with the graduate immigration route visa. So if we look at the tuition fees, you can see on the screen. So the programme is 1 year in duration, so the total cost is £18,150. Lots of students get really scared when they see this and they think that this is something that's not affordable. However, if you have a look at the kind of breakdown of this cost, and think about that you have 1 year of tuition fee and 1 year of living expenses, lots of students can work out that it might be slightly cheaper or about the same as staying in Canada and studying for more years. As well as this, you can transfer your OSAP funding to Hartpury. So you can receive around 300 Canadian dollars per week through OSAP to fund your studies. As well as this, there are a number of concessions that will be available to you at Hartpury. For example, for 2025 entry, we're offering Canadian students an automatic tuition fee discount of £1,000, as well as a number of scholarships that you can apply for worth £3,000. And then again, there are other discounts available for high performers, and also there are further discounts for if you decide to stay on and do a master's. So there's lots to kind of consider here, and lots of, I guess, concessions available to you. The all-inclusive package that you see on the screen. So that is the total cost, including your tuition fee, your accommodation, your meals, 3 times a day, 7 days a week. And it also includes things like airport transfers, gym membership, crockery and cutlery, bed linen, basically everything you need. But you don't have to have that. You can choose to pay for your tuition and your accommodation separately. We also offer payment plans. So if you want to pay monthly, that's something that you can kind of sign up to as well. So this video that I'm going to play is essentially from about the programme, and it's led by some of our past Canadian students, and it gives you an insight into how they found the programme. So I'm going to play that now.
This was, for me, able to condense my 2 years from Georgian into a 1 year study abroad for my bachelor's, and that type of thing I couldn't pass up.
It's a great way to get a university degree in a little bit of a quicker approach.
The fact that I can get my degree in 1 year instead of 3 was huge.
I've never done applying for a student visa before, but once I got it, it was smooth sailing from there.
Going online, it was super easy to fill out the application.
They answered all my questions beforehand and once I got here as well.
I was helped by basically everyone here, and people made me feel at home really fast. They introduced me to the residents, they showed me around campus.
I was a little bit nervous to see what class options there were going to be, but when we got the list, there was lots to choose from.
There's a lot of freedom around areas of interest. We've got everything ranging from psychological factors affecting performance all the way through to spinal correction.
Being sports studies, it was a little bit more broad, so I was able to kind of choose the courses that were more applicable to my passions.
Enjoy that I have a lot of independent study time as well. I'm able to do my work when I want to do my work.
So I have a lot of chances to just be on my own, research on my own, and really gather my thoughts.
I think it's been a good step for me to continue, especially in more of the academic, rigorous side of writing a dissertation.
I think very well supported. We get our own supervisors, which is great.
I've learned a lot about what I need to do for myself to progress my education.
I really love the campus. Absolutely stunning.
The campus is beautiful. Like, I'm from a small town in Canada too, so like if you're used to that, it's amazing.
Everything is where you need it when you need it.
If you want to come and study in a beautiful place for all, it's a great opportunity for you to come and condense your 2-year diploma from a college into a 1-year degree.
For anybody that wants to see another part of the world, like, this is a great way to do it.
It might be a little bit scary at first to think about doing it.
I've only had positive things to say so far.
Worth it. Everybody is super nice.
I think it's a great opportunity.
Okay, so the last part is just explaining the next step. So if this is something that you might be interested in and you want to know how to apply, essentially the next steps is to successfully complete your fitness and health promotion or rec and leisure diploma. You just need to successfully complete it, and that's all you need to gain entry onto this program. You would then apply to us directly. So there's a direct application form for you to complete, and your college would have a copy of that, or you can email us and ask us any questions. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this presentation. I hope you found it useful.
Thank you so much, Yasmin. You have a gorgeous campus and amazing facilities. Lots of great information there. If you do have any questions, though, please feel free to post them in the chat. We can address those now. And we do have already Yasmin's email address posted here, so you can reach out for further information. Is there a GPA requirement for the pathway?
No, it's just a successful completion. So as long as you pass the diploma, you'll get automatic entry onto the program.
Great. So if you do have any further questions later, you can always also reach out to academic.pathways@senecapolytechnic.ca. We can address any of your questions. You can also book an appointment with us at any time to discuss this pathway opportunity or any other pathway opportunities that may be eligible for you. And as I mentioned before, we have recorded this session and we'll be posting it to our website. So you'll be able to access this in the same place where you went to register for today's session.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. We're happy to help answer any of the questions that you might have. And yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, doesn't look like we have any further questions. So thank you so much for joining us. And it was a wonderful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Take care. Bye.